The universe is everything that we see around us. It includes all of space and all the matter and energy that space contains. It even includes time itself, and of course, it even includes us. So basically, the universe is everything. No one knows the exact size of the universe because we cannot see an edge, even if there is one. All we do know is that the visible universe is 93 billion years across. The universe has not always been the same size. Since the Big Bang, which was 14 billion years ago, the universe has been expanding outward at a very, very high speed. So, the area of space we know is billions of times bigger than it was when the universe was young. The galaxies are also moving further apart as the space between them expands, and that leads to our today's topic, black matter. Planets, stars, asteroids, galaxies. The things that we can actually see make up less than 5% of the universe. Scientists think another 25% is a strange substance called dark matter. We can't see it, we don't understand it, but we are pretty sure it's out there because everything moves to its gravitational tune. Scientists believe that dark matter acts like a spider's web, holding fast moving galaxies together. And there's so much of this stuff that it bends the appearance of space, so that when astronomers observe distant galaxies, they often appear distorted. We have plenty of evidence that dark matter exists, but as for what it is, that remains a mystery. Some think dark matter is composed of an undiscovered particle or particles, others believe it is an undiscovered property of gravity. Whatever the truth, dark matter is a real puzzle and it's proven hugely tricky to pin down. And do you know what the cost of dark matter is? Even though we couldn't reach that till now. 1 gram of dark matter is worth $65.5 trillion. So the richest person in the world is Elon Musk, whose net worth is 16,770 crores. So we would need millions of Elon Musks. Dark matter is not simply normal matter that we cannot detect. So it cannot be the following. Based on the earliest, most pristine clouds of gas we have ever detected, we can measure how much hydrogen, deuterium, helium 3, helium 4, and lithium 7 the universe was born with shortly after the Big Bang. These measurements determine exactly how much normal matter the universe was born with, and that value is only 1/6 the needed amount of the total mass. The remaining 5/6 therefore must be something else entirely, which is dark matter. Two varieties of dark matter have been found to exist. The first variety is about 4.5% of the universe and is made of the familiar baryons, that is, protons, neutrons, and atomic nuclei, which also make up the luminous stars and galaxies. Most of this baryonic dark matter is expected to exist in the form of gas in and between the galaxies. This baryonic or ordinary component of dark matter has always been determined by measuring the abundance of elements heavier than hydrogen. Dark matter is not clouds of normal matter. Normal matter particles are called baryons. If dark matter were composed of baryons, it would be detectable to reflectable light, and dark matter emits no light. Astronomers cannot see dark matter directly but can study its effects. They can see light bent from the gravity of invisible objects called gravitational lensing. They can also measure that stars are orbiting around in galaxies faster than they should be. So this what you see is most likely the map of the universe. So as you know, the universe started with the Big Bang, which is first up. And then we have the farthest supernova to have been ever discovered by humans, which is next. And then we have the expanding universe where the solar system and galaxies are located, and even where we live. And then next up, what we are seeing is most likely what we call dark matter. According to a pair of researchers in a paper published in October to the preprint journal As If, dark matter detectors are indeed scattered through the Milky Way galaxy, and we are already finding thousands of them orbiting distant suns every year. They are exoplanets or the alien worlds beyond our solar system, with the Kepler Space Telescope and the Transiting Exoplanet Satellite Survey TESS. Dark matter, as far as we can tell, hardly ever interacts with normal matter or even with itself. When it does interact, it does so thorough an interaction involving the weak nuclear force, which is incredibly wimpy. Almost every time there's an encounter, a dark matter particle and a normal matter particle simply slide over each other without even commenting or glancing. What could be present in dark matter? Are there aliens? Are there unexplored planets? Or is it the end of our universe? Or as we say, the edge of our universe? We don't know, but you can share your opinions in the comment section below. So go, share it right now. And here's a special section for the people who haven't subscribed yet.